It's day 3 of BOOKMAS, which means day 3 of my Harry Potter sock advent calendar. This one right here. Woo! Oh, they're Quidditch. They're little goalposts, and they say keeper, which totally sounds like a cheesy pickup line like, hey, are you a Quidditch position? Because if you were, you'd be a keeper. Stupid. I'm Morgan, and today I'm going to talk about some of the books that I predict are going to be some of my next 5-star reads. Basically, the way that I rate 5-star books is just the books that I think that even though there are small issues with them, and while I understand that those issues are present, they're not important enough for me to knock the book down under a 5-star rating because I love the book that much. I've had quite a few 5-star ratings this year. I just want to talk about some of the books that I think finishing up this year or going into the next year will definitely be receiving 5-star reads from me, and it'll be cool to look back at this video once I read these books and see how I feel. The first book that I'm going to be talking about is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. I know that this has quite a bit of anxiety representation, and I definitely plan on trying to finish this book before the end of the year. I've heard really good things about this from people whose opinions matter a great deal to me, so I'm hoping that this book lives up to the hype, and I definitely feel myself, especially because I'm able to relate to the mental illness representation in this book. Another one that I think is going to be a pretty highly rated book for me is a 2018 release, and that is Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. I don't know if it's a sequel or just a companion to Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, but it does follow a character that is in Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, and she is fat and also bisexual, so there are 2 different types of representation in that book. I just really enjoy Becky Albertalli's writing, and I don't really see myself not enjoying another one of her books in the near future, seeing as how much I enjoyed Simon. I just think that once this book comes out, it's going to be one that I definitely enjoy. Another one that is also a 2018 release and is one that I think I'll for sure enjoy is What If It's Us, and this is co-written by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but Adam Silvera has quickly become one of my favorite authors of the year, and especially of all time. I absolutely adore Adam Silvera's writing, and I adore Becky Albertalli's writing. They both write such beautiful, fleshed out, authentic characters. Becky Albertalli, you know, she keeps things light and airy, and Adam Silvera keeps things dark and desolate and forever makes me cry. So I'm hoping that this will be the first Adam Silvera book that ends fucking happy. I have a lot of expectations for this book. I don't think it comes out until October of next year, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to wait for it, but I'm really excited, and I hope that I enjoy it as much as I'm amping it up in my head. The next book that I'm going to talk about is one that is on my December TBR this month, and it is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I talked about this book so much. I think that it is such an important story that needs to be told. I think that there's no way I'm going to be able to leave this book and give it anything under a 5-star, not even just because of the subject matter, but because I've already read a little bit of it back during Booktubeathon, and I loved what I had read so far, and if like those 70 pages are any sort of representation of how I'm going to feel about this book, it's definitely going to be a 5-star read for me. I just cannot wait to fully immerse myself in this story and fuck myself up emotionally. Because I like to do things as like top 5 lists, I'm going to talk about one more book, and it's a poetry collection because I'm always talking about poetry collections, and it is by a poet that I already love their work and I've already read some of their work, and this book is Zig Zag Girl by Brenna Toohey. Brenna Toohey is one of my favorite spoken word artists and slam poets of all time. She writes a lot of poems about her struggle with anxiety as well as her life living with abusive relationships and surviving sexual assault. I already read Brenna Toohey's debut poetry collection, Forgive Me My Salt, so I definitely know what her writing style is like and what kind of subject matter is going to be contained within this poetry collection. So it's kind of cheating for me to guess that it's going to be a 5-star read because I'm already going in kind of biased, but I love Brenna Toohey so much and her work means so much to me. I will be very shocked and appalled at myself if I give this book anything under a 5-star. Guys, there you have it. Those are the top 5 books that I predict are going to be my next 5-star reads. Let me know how you feel about any of these books in the comments, and if there are any books that you feel you're gonna give 5 stars. I wish every book could be a 5-star read. I think that predicting books that we know we're going to enjoy that much is such a neat thing. So let me know if there's any books that you think are just definitely gonna be like top tier 5 stars, could give 500 stars if you wanted to books, because I want to know what books you are hoping impress you the most. Hope you're enjoying seeing my mug every single day during Vlogmas. It's such a great time. If you like this video, you can leave it a thumbs up if you want. Definitely leave me comments because I absolutely adore talking to all of you guys. And if you want to see more of my content, you are more than welcome to subscribe. I regularly upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But from now until the 25th of December, you're gonna see my face every single day. And yeah, like I said, my name is Morgan. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and happy reading. Okay, bye!